Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off, presented by Betr. It is bracketology day.
I guess we're doing brackets now.
Yeah, we got
brackets.
NFL helmets. We got fast food bracket.
We also got the rule changes that have came out of the NFL owners meetings.
And a little fantasy football talk.
Bang, let's get into this.
Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off, presented by Betr. It is the 4th of April.
That was the
Are you sick right now?
Yeah, I've been sick for the last few days, but it's...
What
got
happened to
going
be
on?
you
I'm
drinking a bunch
entering-
of beers at a Mets game?
No,
two days in a
it
row?
was sick before that, and I
Okay.
wasn't helping myself out by going to the Mets games, but it's in
Because
the...
you're not going to not have a beer
Yeah,
at a baseball game.
but I'm in the,
Well-
producing a very satisfying amount of phlegm with every cough and throat clear.
Yeah, I hear
like,
it.
you know,
That's
it's like
fun,
an empty
yeah.
one, but right now every cough is a fat load.
giving
It
you
feels
something, yeah.
right when you
Feels great.
because then there's that moment where you keep
you
it
get
on your
sick?
tongue. I do get
Knock on
sick.
wood, I haven't been
person
sick
I
in
know,
like 2.5 years. Like, since moving to Miami, it's kind of hard to get sick.
It is hard because you're outside all day.
I'll get sick like maybe once a year, and it's for like 2 days.
Yeah, but it's just like not cold here.
I will
So,
get-
like,
I will
you
get
don't
sick.
the sniffles, like
Or when it's, like,
I feel
hot,
like
cold, hot,
in New
cold.
York, you're kind of like you almost have a perpetual cold for 2 months.
And it's a
Absolutely.
little,
You just,
it's,
like, have
it's
the
also,
sniffles and
it's
the
also,
cold.
Also the
it's
dirt.
a little dirty.
Yeah, it's the dirt.
Like-
It's always fucking
Yeah.
in your nostrils.
Yeah,
that's
no,
what it is.
New York's just a
Haven't been
dirty
sick for a
place.
while, and hopefully it's a little bit of mucus left, but it's on its way out.
Happy for you, man.
Yeah,
Wait,
congrats.
so you were given a face when we were like, oh, you got to have a beer at a baseball game. What do you get at a
don't-
baseball game?
You don't have to.
You kind of do. Even Annie was having one the other day. She
No,
was
like,
like, we
you-
sat down. She was like, I got a beer.
So, all right, you go to a Marlins game tomorrow, like, or let's say Friday night. Plans
Fiesta Friday,
or-
$5 beers.
Fiesta Friday, $5 beers.
I'm not drinking a
Actually,
beer.
you're not. Oh yeah, you're not before the marathon. If there were no marathon,
Then I would drink.
then you'd have
Cry
a
me
beer.
a river.
Also,
Like one beer is gonna derail training.
Yes.
Pat.
Then I don't think you're training hard enough.
Well, I don't think you're fucking. I'm dialed.
I'm just gonna put this out there right now. There's a bigger issue at hand right now. The Marlins stopped Fiesta Friday.
What?
Yeah, our buddy Xander, you know Xander, obviously Adam knows one of
Yeah,
my
I know
buddies.
Xander.
He
Met him,
texted me about going to Fiesta Friday. I'm out of town because we used to go to Fiesta Fridays all the
Yeah.
time. You know, they're
They're
a
a
fucking
blast.
blast.
Yeah, it's a fiesta.
Remember,
Yeah.
we went to Fiesta
I've
Friday with
gotten
them together.
very
it was very
hammered
fun.
at
yeah.
Fiesta Friday.
I was there too.
$5 Budweisers. It's incredible. It's a
Would've
great
preferred
deal
a
that the
different
Marlins
beer,
have.
but-
They stopped it. It's only Fiesta Friday until first pitch.
What?
What was it
Until
before?
first pitch.
What was it? The whole game?
$5.
Yeah, it was $5
The
beers
whole
all game
game,
long.
all game long.
Well, then maybe it's a good sign that more people are showing up to the game.
No, but
No,
that's the
they're
thing. No
not.
one's gonna show up still. I give it 2 months.
But I'm
by
saying
May they'll
I'll
be
tell
doing.
you, they're going to
$5
see their
beers all
Friday
game.
attendance is going to
Yeah.
plummet because the only reason I was going.
I
to
would always
Marlins
go on
games
Friday. I was excited to go on Friday.
It was my favorite Friday tradition.
That
Marlins
is-
are in town. Let's go to a Marlins game, have some beers, and you go home early. It's
That
fun.
stinks. That's really shitty.
I know. And you bet on a shitty game that you don't know
They
about.
do have a good deal though. They do 4 tickets, 4 dogs, 4 sodas, 4 popcorn buckets, $44.
It's their version of the
that's
Wendy's
a
4 for
steal.
4.
Yeah,
That's a
absolute
steal.
steal.
That's a steal.
Huh?
It's their version of the Wendy's 4 for 4.
Also
It
the
is,
best
yeah.
deal in America.
A little foreshadowing, huh?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Cost me
love that.
$4.34 back in the day.
There's still nothing happening in the NFL world.
No, but we did have the NFL owners meeting. That just at least gives us some little NFL
We saw the
stuff to
coaches.
discuss.
The coaches, some of them
They
look pretty
said
funny.
no. They tabled the tush push.
Yeah,
as
I
we know.
got some things
You
to
have
discuss
something-
on the rule changes if we do
Okay.
want to.
Let's get right. We are a football
Well,
show.
I mean, technically, it's the only thing that
right.
actually.
This is the
has
only
happened.
football news we can
yeah.
actually talk about.
Let's talk. So Pat's going to talk about that. You got a fantasy football thing. I have
you
two.
do?
Yeah, right.
Fine.
Yeah. And then I have 2
Yeah.
brackets. One's a football related one. One is completely unrelated to that.
Yeah, so to talk actual football news, which we haven't gotten to do a lot of recently because there just hasn't been a lot of it.
It's also like my brain. I don't even care about the sport right now, and I love this sport.
I know it's.
It's
I'm
unfortunate.
trying to think of I'm
shame.
gonna hook this, even though I don't think this will ever see the light of day on social
Yep.
media. But we're gonna do it anyway.
Might as well. Hey, hook
Yeah,
for fun.
just-
for
Hey,
practice.
Always gotta be
reps.
safe. Yeah, always
Stay-
gotta
get
be
sharp.
safe.
Stay
Yeah,
sharp.
Yeah.
So the NFL owners meeting happened this weekend. They made some rule changes. They tabled some others. I want you guys to give me your opinion on those rule changes.
I can give opinions.
Whether we want to see them in action, we're angry they passed them, we're upset they didn't.
Is
there's a
this
variety of-
like a openers? Just like yes, I like it.
No, this
I
is
don't.
give me an
Or
opinion.
should we go?
No, give me like a sentence.
let's
So the
see.
one rule that they did change, one of the rules they did change,
Big.
Hey, think about-
overtime. Both teams get a chance to possess the ball now. I think that's what's bigger than
that's
that.
unbelievable.
I feel like that's really big.
Great job, NFL. You finally fucking did it. Wow. Why did it take this
You don't
long?
like it?
You just looked at me and said one sentence.
Yeah.
You just gave 3.
And then I just went 3. Yeah.
Yeah. What happened?
I was trying to be cognizant. And then I wasn't.
Clearly, the opposite.
I mean, you guys
of
could do more
cognizant.
than one.
No, I'm just saying
sentence.
Jack put parameters in place and didn't follow the rules. So I'm just saying.
That's the
a rule
Charles
change I
Barkley when
changed.
he's like, all right, I got 2 words for you. Steve Nash and the Phoenix Suns. That whole shit.
You like it?
Yeah. No, I don't want ties in regular
Yeah.
season.
Let's not. Well,
No, I was.
No,
are
they
you
can
saying this
still
might get you
tie.
more ties, perhaps?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't the rule change just each team gets the ball?
No, it's a 15-minute period now, so they expanded
No,
it
it's still
to
10. Still 10.
Oh, I thought I saw
Still,
15.
I
on
thought it
something
was
I looking
10,
at.
but
No,
they-
it's still just like if both teams score, the other team gets the ball back again for a chance to win.
And remember in the Super Bowl that my team lost 2 years ago, the second team has the advantage because you know exactly what you have to do. It's like you have 4 downs, basically get a first down every single time if the other team does even get a field
So
goal.
it
Rephrase
will
to me
remain
what the
10.
rule is.
It will
I'm
remain
confused.
10 minutes. It will remain 10 minutes, but both teams gets a chance to possess the ball in overtime. So if the first team scores a touchdown, the second team will have a chance to match that touchdown.
I do think there's going to be more ties
There
this year.
can now be more ties.
I think I'm going to bet on ties more now.
Yeah,
I think
because
that's
now
fun.
in theory, a team scores a touchdown, the other team just
But how many
has
games are going to overtime? So I
not
think
that
it's
many.
I mean, there's probably one every
I don't.
2, 3
I don't.
weeks.
I'll be honest. I don't care about
Every
this
2
rule
weeks, right?
change.
You don't care about this rule
I'm
change?
indifferent on it. I think
I
how could
think
you make
it's still-
regular season games a little bit more fun?
I think
That's
this
how you
is
do it.
just more fair.
What was
It's
the
more
bigger
fair.
one? What I'm curious because there's none of these are massive.
There's a massive rule change.
Okay, I'm
in
gonna
the
just
NFL.
I'm gonna keep going through my list, and you let me know which one's the massive one.
I know, 'cause he
this
talked
one
about
I think
this
might
one.
be the bigger one. I imagine this has to be the one you're talking about. That instant replay can now be used to take away penalties that are obviously not penalties.
Oh, I didn't even know that
I
happened.
didn't even know that one.
Yeah, so
Wow.
they can use replay assist. It needs to be a very obvious video evidence of
Like a
they call
clear,
pass
like,
interference
or no
Yeah.
face mask called, and it's just ripping.
Exactly.
it down.
No. So
hold- like,
I
think
a
holding or
So you
something.
they can't retroactively assess a penalty.
If
They
there
can
is a
only
penalty,
But
and
they
you're
can-
like,
they
that's
can only
fucking
take it
bullshit.
away. So
Which
if they
I
call a
think
face mask and then they look at it and it's the guy got him by the neck, they can pull the penalty
That's
back.
the better way to do it because
Yeah.
what I was saying, we would have 6-hour
Chaos.
games.
Yeah, it'd be chaos.
like it would be
it'd
horrible.
take too long.
That's
everything
good.
would be
That's
review.
good.
But yeah, you can only take a penalty away that was obviously wrongly called.
Can I say something? I don't
This
want
is
it
going
to
to
be
be an
framed.
issue. I already see where this.
I
is
don't
think it
want
could be
it.
an issue.
I don't want
It's
it to
gonna
be
be an
frame by frame replay. Real time replay.
Yeah, well,
This is
that's
going to be an
gonna
issue.
get you. You're gonna
DPOI.
get frame
They're
by frame.
fucked.
But
Defensive players.
the
done.
idea, the idea is that it needs to be. I mean, it's going to be a problem because
Yeah,
the
it's a
idea is it
problem.
needs to be indisputable video evidence. But that's what every rule is.
Yeah.
And it's still a
indisputable is
massive
also
discussion.
now subjective
Yeah.
in the
Very
NFL.
much so.
Like,
Okay,
that's-
so I have another one
Come
that
on,
got
Pat.
passed. None of the ones that got passed are big.
It's a pretty big one.
Touchback is now at the 35-yard line.
Well, that I like. I like that because don't stop kicking it through the whole
We would have
fucking
made
field.
money. Nico Remigio would have
Yeah,
fucking
I
made
know.
us
So yeah,
money at the
touchbacks
Super
are
Bowl.
now at the 35-yard line.
I
That's
support that
confirmed.
one.
But I like that because
I like that
Do you
one,
think
too.
teams will still say like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna kick it through. I don't care."
No, I think
Because
that,
then you get 20 yards, you're within field goal range.
Yeah,
Very
35.
true.
Yeah, that's great
That's-
starting
that's
field
insane.
position.
especially with the way kickers are. Like,
Yeah,
That's really
you
good
get
starting
20,
field position.
25 yards, you're almost locked to
yes,
make a
I
field
do.
goal.
I do think more teams are going to rethink touchbacks.
Okay,
Yes.
so
I
those
didn't
are
know
the
that.
ones that got passed.
There was another massive. I don't.
Okay, can you just say it?
the chain gang no longer?
Oh yes,
is in the
yes,
NFL.
yes. So that's not a rule change per se.
But that's what I was going to
but
say.
that
Is it a
big.
rule change?
That is big.
It's a referee-ish change.
It's an
It's a
administrative.
change.
It's an administrative change.
Administrative change.
I hate it.
I hate it.
Just because I like when the announcer says, and they're going to bring the chain gang out on this one.
It's also like
Love that.
It's the only. Okay. I see it from both sides because
it's the dumbest thing ever.
We should be able to know it's a
Why-
first down or not. We should be able to see
I
it. There
would
should
say,
be
why
an
have we
invisible
never
line.
had this fucking technology? for
However,
years?
there's something so pure as
About
a
this move.
fan,
And then-
not just that, but they come out. Yeah, you come out.
Damn it,
and
short.
it's like it was a bad spot.
Dude, yeah, no, it's so.
It was a bad spot. Look at that replay.
Can we make a plea to the NFL to keep the chains there and just keep it to yourself?
yourself,
Use the cameras to
Yeah.
get the right
And
call.
then call it in?
Still bring the chain out.
And
still do
make
the whole
sure that
show.
it's short or
yeah,
long.
and then
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like,
So give us the experience, but then call in and be like,
yes.
nope, first down.
Give me
Because
the
there's
illusion
nothing
that we're
more
still using the
exhilarating when
chain.
It's
they're
whatever
pulling it
whatever
tight.
game your team is playing, and it's 4 against you, and you're just
Yeah.
like, oh my god, please be short, please be long. Like,
Yeah, and then they
it's
pull it
bad.
tight, and you're like, oh, I don't know if that's got the legs, and then they plant it down, and,
and
it's
then the
in
best
beyond the
is
ball.
Yeah.
one of
That
these.
far.
Everyone
And then
freaks out.
first down.
Defense starts fucking running on the opposite side of
Yeah.
the field.
Or how about
turnover on downs?
How about when fucking remember the Jadeveon Clowney hit? That was the biggest ball don't lie moment
Oh,
ever.
yeah.
When the fucking Michigan guy
Oh,
clearly
Michigan,
short of the
yeah.
first down, and the refs like, first down. Jadeveon Clowney, bop,
Yeah, takes the ball back.
Is that the greatest tackle of all time?
Some
I
are
think
saying.
so.
Some are saying.
I think so.
One
Watch
rule
that
that
live.
didn't get passed that I really think it should have. There was a rule proposal for defensive holding not being an automatic first down, which I hate when it's like a
Oh, well, then
defensive
I'll just-
holding
then I'll just
coming
be like,
off the line of scrimmage. that is like completely irrelevant to the play. And I understand it's a penalty, but now this holding on the other side of the field that didn't impact the play at all.
Because it's just 5 yards, right?
Creates a first
It's
down.
all- isn't-
automatically,
yeah. 5 yards
even if
every
it's
time?
3rd and 22. Yeah,
I
it's
also
5
think-
yards.
See, that's bullshit.
Yeah, but it's an automatic first
I
down.
also feel like in order to enforce
Just a
that,
replay the
if
down
that's the
less.
case, then like at least I need the ball going to that receiver, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like, but then
But-
it's like call pass interference. If it's like, if it's like,
Yeah.
there needs
No,
to
'cause
be.
you can
Like you
call
can't just like
holding on
have
the
a
guy that's
holding on the
targeted.
opposite side of the field and then
That
it's
has
automatic
nothing
first
to
down.
do with-
Yeah,
but then-
that-
but
I
then
hate
it's
that
like-
it's an automatic first down. That didn't get passed. The Lions proposed that rule change.
like
I
there
like
are
that rule
more.
change,
There are just these consistent rules that are enforced in the NFL now that are in favor of the offensive side of the ball,
yeah.
and it's just becoming
And
it's
I
frustrating.
think that too, like, you know, a lot of people are talking about how games might be rigged or referees try to do that. That's an easy call where you can call like a quick defensive.
They hold
holding
on almost
other
every
side
play.
of the exactly.
They are,
So
yes.
if that
100%.
is the case, that is a call that can get passed. So
The
this
best
makes me
corner-
a little wary of that.
the
I don't
best
know,
corners
but-
in the league figure out how to hold without it getting
Yes.
caught. That's
Sauce is really
And then
good.
the big one, obviously, that didn't get passed was the tush push being
push,
banned.
Yeah, good. If you don't like it, stop it.
Yeah, exactly. Figure out how to stop it. Small rule change that actually did go into effect that I'm a big fan of. Alternate jerseys and throwbacks can be worn more
four
often.
times.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's up to four times.
So that's fun.
It was
I,
two
I
last
want to
year.
see the creamsicles at least
too.
4 times
Like,
a
I
year.
want to see. I want to see the cool jerseys.
I want to actually take it a step further, and I want the NFL to say teams must have, like similar to what the NBA is doing, like you must have a City Connect jersey. Maybe not every year because that's tough.
City Connects
but-
with MLB have gone very weird.
Very
No,
bad
but I
in
want to see a
MLB.
team have to do it like every 2 years. Like I want to see a team like the Miami Dolphins who have shit jerseys
I
right now
don't-
get creative, play into the South Beach theme. Like even though
That's
they're
it.
not
I
even
don't-
close to South
I don't
Beach,
want-
I just want to see it.
This could be a fun segment to do later, but what I don't want is for it to be like every single year, like NBA. Like the Warriors had so many cool jerseys, like the Bay and throwback shit.
then you keep
but they
buying
change
it,
them every
it's-
single
it's
year.
not
It's
as
like, dude,
exciting.
stick with when they were in Oakland. They had
Yes.
the town. It was
Yes.
the tree. It was lovely.
Yes.
Like, just stick with and like. I hate having to do new ones every year, but it's all capitalism.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not going to get into economics
So I
right
don't-
now, but
I want. How do we protect that? Right? Like how do we keep it so like these jerseys do mean something? Because I used to have the
you get new
Florida-
ones every 5 years. Like
5. It feels far out.
3 years. I don't know. 2. Not every year.
Or
I don't want the City Connect in the NFL. It feels a little too gimmicky.
I think
to
it's
me.
a little gimmicky.
Well, what about-
basketball? It works.
Yeah, basketball works.
Baseball,
hockey.
it's weird.
Well, I
But
don't mind
let me
doing any of them. There's
hold on.
180.
But let me
162
when I
games,
say
82
City
games,
Connect,
it's
when
only
I say
17.
City Connect, that could mean a team like rethinking through their throwback jerseys.
Here's
Like,
my thing. Like the reason what you said of like playing into the South Beach thing for the Dolphins. If the Dolphins pulled up in hot pink and blue Miami Vice jerseys, I would think that's the corniest fucking thing in NFL history. I would hate it.
Just because it's a man's game. It's
No,
kinda
I don't
like
know.
a-
It's just like it doesn't hit the same as basketball.
Okay,
Like,
fine.
it-
Let me take it a
the
step
Miami
further.
Vice
Then.
Heat
Those are
jersey
sick.
is
I love
Fans
those.
get to vote on it then, because then theoretically, I think most fans are voting against the South Beach jerseys because the South Beach jerseys are.
I just think it would look a little weird on a
cliche.
football field. I don't know. Something.
I think it's worth a play. Anyway, this is.
I'm sure. Let's just. I'm gonna do.
Or
a
just
quick
like alternates,
Google
or
here.
like, or let me rephrase. What about like how you do it in Madden? How you could pick the pants and pick the jerseys, like
Yeah.
take all the jerseys over the course of a decade and then be able to mix and match.
I totally take
I
my
almost
comment
think
back.
it's-
This would be
it's
the
in
coolest
between
jersey.
where they are now and how college football is. Where college you can wear any combination any week you want.
Are
Yeah,
you
yeah,
sure
It's an
you guys
in-between.
didn't do one last year? Because this looks like a very legit.
What?
Like this, I'm super down for this. It's basically just a
They
Dolphins
didn't do
jersey.
that. They're just selling
No,
those.
they're
at
just-
Walmart.
Those are clean.
They're cool though. They're clean, yeah.
Like look at
The
the
Dolphins-
Look at the black one.
Well, if you look back at the old, there was a color combination. Oh, no, I've seen it.
Oh, that's
It would be.
yeah.
It wouldn't be bad.
I totally take my
You
comment
guys-
back.
I think your guys with South Beach would work. Niners, I don't know what the fuck. they
totally
got.
take it back. I am proven
Jets,
wrong.
like Jets. What would you do for New York?
2000s.
The Jets
Miami
and New York.
Dolphins.
They don't have a great
Aqua.
relationship.
The Jets are my least favorite team that I root for by far. I hate those motherfuckers.
You love them so much.
Yeah, but I really.
There's a.
Oh, and then last one that they didn't pass, but apparently they're discussing it at the next owner meeting is 18-game regular season, which I'm all
That's
for.
gonna get passed.
I mean, it's just more football.
That's
I'm
More
down
money,
for it.
more football. I'm sure the players are going to fucking hate it.
I think players are going to be bitch about it.
I-
which is
understandably
I
so.
would be
Yeah.
furious about that.
Like or
It's a hard
like,
sport to do
look
that.
look at this gray. Like if the Dolphins were able to bring out a gray,
No, I hate it when the Lions did the gray. I will not like when any team
But
does a
certain
gray.
teams
Especially
should
the
do
Dolphins.
that.
You guys are like gray in Miami. And
You guys are bright.
Yeah.
Be bright.
Yeah,
Or
but that's
like-
it for
or
actual
like-
football news, fellas.
or like an orange.
Didn't mind the orange.
liked the orange,
but
yeah.
it looks. I don't know. It looks a little practicey.
yeah, I didn't like. I mean, like the Jets did like a black one, and I'm like, we don't have black in our
I don't mind the
color
black
scheme.
though.
I didn't love
The
it.
Niners.
My
did the black
favorite
one. It's
jersey the
horrible.
Dolphins have ever done has been the orange in 2000s, like part of the Ricky and
Yes,
Ronnie
those-
Brown years. That was
The one jersey you tell me you always
Yeah.
wanted.
My
is
favorite
that.
Jets jersey was during the Mark Sanchez era. We had the New York Titans throwbacks.
Ooh.
We were the Titans
Oh, I
before we
remember
were the
that,
Jets, and they
yeah.
were like gold and blue. and they are awesome. I had a Brett Favre jersey in that.
So yeah,
color
point is,
scheme.
like, I think that would be something that I would love to see the NFL pass. Is some form of jersey combination that can be done every single year, because I like that we can now wear throwbacks up to 4 times a year, but there are so many jerseys that suck. Like the Dolphins jerseys are terrible.
You guys, I
like the Dolphins.
Honestly,
No,
here's
they're hideous.
if you are listening or watching and you are someone that somehow has some impact on what teams wear,
I don't think any of them.
Yeah,
are
what?
followers
you
of that
never
type of
know.
motion.
You never know. Hey,
If anyone listening has that type of motion, good for you. I don't think.
Also,
if you
don't
do,
be listening
if you
if you
do,
do.
just try to make the motion of, hey, how about we make throwbacks permanent for every team?
Yeah, I feel like
Just
the fans,
do it.
No.
I feel like the fans
See,
of this show are very similar to us. We're
Stupid.
They're fans.
Yeah.
Not stupid. Don't
No.
be mean to our fans. Like they're more intelligent than us.
Well,
but
when I say stupid,
I was
it's-
saying that
you don't need
I
to be
think they're just
smart.
fans.
Why?
at
Why,
the end of the
why are you guys
day.
giving me shit for on the off chance that one of those people are
Well,
there?
yeah, no,
we
you're
can make
right. When I
something
asked for
happen.
knee
But I
advice, I
disagree
got
on
it.
making throwbacks permanent.
No, every team's throwback is better than the original.
I agree, but like I don't want
Every
it to be
team's throwback is better
permanent
than the one
because
they
then
have
I'm gonna
right
get
now.
sick of the throwback. What makes the throwback beautiful is that I don't get to see it all the time, but I want to see it like by
No,
choice.
like,
Can I get
I-
it? Pick your jerseys every time.
So
Color
I
combinations.
disagree with that sentiment though, and I agree with Jax. Of just like the throwbacks are better than the currents.
They're
for
simpler.
everyone. Take the Yankees for example. They are still wearing the same exact pinstripes that they've worn for all of
1900,
time,
yeah.
and that's the cleanest uniform in baseball. Is the Yankees pinstripes.
Dodgers had the same one forever.
Same with the
It's
Dodgers.
Well,
awesome.
That's
this feels
perfect.
like
The
a
Met-
strong segue.
The Packers, unbelievable.
What's yeah?
Oh yeah, no, it is.
Oh, yeah, it
I
does feel
have.
like a
All
very
right,
strong
so we can go
segue.
into my first bracket right now if you guys are ready.
So
for
I think
that.
this is going to be
Yeah.
the offseason of brackets for Caps Off
Seems like
because
it
we
is.
We
did drafts.
We did a drafts one a while.
Seems
ago.
like we're
Yeah.
trending that way.
We had to find that, and I feel like I kind of put it on the table. I was like, this is just what we're doing, guys. So I hope we get used to this. All right. I made an NFL helmets bracket. The seating was done by ChatGPT.
Okay.
So
My good
as Adam
pal.
would love,
My
but
good pal.
because I don't got time to see this all myself, and I don't want my opinions to be on the.
Yeah.
I just want to
I
see the
think
bracket.
this is a
and
good use of ChatGPT.
because I don't need to do that myself.
Yeah,
right?
I think ChatGPT can put 32 helmets into a numbered
It's
order.
ChatGPT is an administrator,
Yes.
and that's
All
what
right.
I've learned.
And that's put it in. I said put it in an order based off of how iconic they are and how aesthetically pleasing they are.
Perfect.
And so they put it on this
Gorgeous.
as it is.
Clockwise
And
or counter?
Pat, if you want to pull up the
Oh, yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
We will start in the East. All right.
Are we going the first bracket made or the second one? I don't remember what you
The
said.
last one I sent.
Okay, disregard that. Got
the,
it.
the
Yes, the
very
one
most
after he
recent
said
one that I
disregard.
sent.
Okay, this is this is the easiest start to everything.
All right. Well, starting in the East, and these are, if you guys tell, they're actually regional. So it's the
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
AFC and NFC Eastern one, the North,
Oh,
West, South.
good,
Yeah, I actually had
Jack.
to change a couple things there.
A
'cause
lot
that
of
pissed-
people hated.
It pissed me off because the West had one team that wasn't in the West.
Yeah,
All right, anyway.
happens.
The East, starting with Cowboys versus
It's the
Dolphins. Which
Cowboys.
helmet's better?
It's the Cowboys.
It's definitely the Cowboys,
The
but
Dolphins are
I
horrible.
don't, the Dolphins has an 8 seed.
Dude.
I like the Dolphins.
No,
logo
these
and
I
newer
like the all
jerseys,
white.
the
I like the all
older
white.
ones are
the darker
beautiful.
teal and orange.
You
It's a
guys
bright
act. You guys have
blue.
said that you act like they made this massive change. Like they really didn't make
This
that
is
big
the
of a change.
teal we need. This
That's
is
a
the
better
aqua,
teal.
not
do you
some.
have? Oh, do you have a? You can compare it to the hat.
It's downstairs, but the blue that we have now is not. It is
The
too.
teal, the
It's
teal.
too like.
Too bright.
You know, it's too. I can't say it, but it's
to
too.
your dad's.
It's to my dad's. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
this feels a little bit more hard
No,
nosed.
I was making Dolphins.
All right, it's the Cowboys. Iconic, yeah. All right.
This is
hell of a 4-5 matchup. Eagles, Patriots.
Eagles.
Which helmet do you like
Eagles,
better?
dude. The Eagles are special.
It's
four
the Eagles
seed-
for me. I'm a massive
Yeah.
fan of the not your logo being on there, but like elements of your
the
logo.
wings are just nice.
Very
dude.
cool.
Dude,
Like,
we saw the
and this is not to say the Patriots don't have a good helmet.
I will say the Patriots throwback jersey, throwback helmet is
Yes.
insane.
that might
that's insane.
overtake.
However,
but if
we
we're
saw.
gonna bring throwbacks into this, then it's a whole
However,
different
we
story.
saw at Green Gridiron when we went, they had a Patriots helmet that they made. They made it different than this gray one, I remember, and it was spectacular.
I
So,
like the.
It's
the
Eagles.
red
We don't need
face
a
masks
yap.
Nice, but
We
it
don't
is
need a
the
yap.
Eagles.
Yeah,
All right.
this one's the Eagles for me.
3-6. We have the Bills versus Commanders. This is so easily Bills. I
This is the Bills, yeah.
Right. I hate the Commanders helmets.
Yeah.
The black ones
Again,
are
if you had
cool.
the, if you had the throwback logo on there, the Redskins was one of the most iconic logos back in the day.
I don't love the white face
I like
mask.
I like
Oh,
all
really?
whites.
I do,
like
yeah.
the all white.
Don't like,
look.
but it's
I mean, it's
democratic.
definitely not the
Democratic.
Well, would you actually pick the Commanders?
I
over the
was
Bills?
dead ass gonna pick the Commanders.
Really?
Yes.
If it was the Commanders' black helmets, those are sick. Not their standard issue. And don't know why they have the Giants as a 2 seed because that helmet sucks balls. But Giants, Jets, the Battle of New York at the 2-7.
I'll be honest, I'm going Giants. The old Jets one was better.
I like the Jets one. I like the script. I just think it looks better than. I hate the Giants helmets. I hate.
I love the Giants helmets when it said like in like
Giants.
the 90s.
Oh,
When it said
Giants on
those
it,
are unreal.
with like LT
the
when he
NY
was
looks-
wearing
I'm
those.
indifferent.
It
Battle
looks,
in New York.
It looks gimmicky.
I'm
Which
the,
tower's falling first?
Dude, enough of the 9/11
That one, I
jokes.
just-
Like,
literally,
but
just-
2 in a row.
I
have a
know.
little bit of class. Jesus.
It just felt. It just
But
felt.
this has nothing to do with 9/11, and you're making it about a terrible
It's just-
tragedy.
I saw two
I'm
NF
sure you
two New
feel
York
guilty
games.
now that I'm
You saw
actually
2 New York.
snapping
I saw
at you
2 New
there.
York, and it just brain
That is
intrusive
far
thoughts.
too much of a reach there. Just New York
Sorry,
and the
man.
number 2. Just all right. We're gonna take the Jets because Adam liked the Giants. So fuck yourself.
That's fine.
Also Jets.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
fucking
look who's being fucking making 8 + 1 and 12 - 1 jokes now.
All right. All right. Sorry. Yep. I don't know what
fuck
the
does
fuck he's
that
talking about.
mean?
We're just gonna move on.
out a
The
Jet.
1 seed versus the 4 seed. Eagles Cowboys. This is a hell of a fucking matchup. I'm going Eagles. Oh,
The
both
Eagles
going
dominate the
Eagles? Well, there
Cowboys
it
in
is.
every fucking
Yeah.
way, man.
what would you pick?
It's hard to not pick the Cowboys.
Nah, I
but-
don't like the star. I don't love the star.
The
I love
star's
the
nice,
white.
but
The white helmet is
Ever
great.
since I was a little kid, I loved Donovan McNabb and T.O. and
Same.
the Eagles helmets.
I
Like,
think
that
the
just
Eagles are going to go on a
rings.
run here, man. I
The
love
Eagles
the
is
Eagles
no
helmet.
doubt
The Eagles
one of the
helmet might be one of
coolest.
my favorites.
So we're going, but you would go Cowboys.
You also have to keep in mind the Eagles helmet goes with every jersey combination that the Eagles do.
It did because they have black, white.
It just
and
works, yeah.
green. But you would go Dallas. You're saying if.
Yeah, if I had a chance to vote there, I would have gone Dallas.
Sorry, I wouldn't
but
really.
No,
All
no,
right.
it's fine. It wasn't intentional.
I'll remain the deciding vote if we need. All right. And the next round, next team, Buffalo versus New York Jets. Bills.
I'm taking the
Jets.
Buffalo Bills.
I'm gonna go
I
with the
love
Bills.
the Bills logo.
The Bills logo is really. I
Yeah.
don't know why it has a stripe in it, but I think it's cool.
I
It's
like
neat.
the stripe. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
what it
why
is,
they
but
do,
I like
it's-
it.
I'm going Bills.
And an all white helmet for I don't know what it is for me. Just looks good.
Yeah.
Looks good. All right. And to go to the Final Four, Eagles, Bills.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the
Okay.
Eagles
you know
is-
where I was.
just The
stand,
Eagles
so.
helmet is
Yeah.
stunning.
But
4
I
seed in the
think.
Final Four. Good for the Eagles.
I mean,
I don't even think they'd be a
objectively,
4
they
seed.
probably should have been the 2 seed in this
Yeah.
bracket.
Yeah.
I think iconicness. That's why the Cowboys would be the 1 seed.
Man, they're just
Understand.
winning and everything. That's bullshit.
This helmet is
They
so
got
cool.
it. They got it all good, man. And if we did throwback uniforms, you know what? We can do that later. But I would say the Kelly Greens probably go really far.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, throwbacks can
And-
come.
Oh, dude, if
Let me
this
see.
helmet was in, like, that helmet is so
Oh,
It's,
clean.
it's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Wait, you're on greengridiron.com.
Yeah, I am. Look at that.
Shout out.
Dude, but, like, that is a sick helmet.
That's a fucking
It's
fire
unreal.
helmet.
The throwback helmets would be the toughest bracket today.
All right, Adam, do you want to go to the North?
Jon Snow.
Would you like to go to the North?
Let's go to the north.
And he just got a hat with this logo from our boy QT.
Oh, that's fire.
All right, this is easy.
Hey, QT, shout out.
Yeah, shout out
Yeah.
QT.
Let's
All
grip
right.
and rip.
First
gotta
matchup,
chip them
1
all the
versus
time.
8. Steelers, Browns.
Steelers iconic.
I don't mind the Browns helmet.
I don't like that the Browns are an 8 seed here against the 1 seed. Like, the Browns helmet is so
clean.
iconic that it is their logo.
but it's not-
Like,
That's a good point.
But hear
And
me
why
out.
does the Steelers? Why are they missing a logo on the side?
But
Yeah.
hear me
Why-
out.
why is
hear
there no
me out.
logo on
They're
one
not
side?
called the oranges.
No, I know, but that's
just-
a shade of brown. You're missing it. Yep. Yep.
No.
Yeah, you just don't know
Orange
about
No,
like
if you
that.
make orange, if you make orange darker, it does turn brown.
Okay, but you could do that with the whole color palette in some capacity.
Not brown.
Okay, it's the Steelers. Iconic. Next.
Why are you
It's
picking
no
that?
fucking
I'm going to take the
shot.
Steelers because,
Thank you.
but like I just didn't like that the Brownies were matched up against the Steelers. There.
Tough
I would've
matchup,
preferred
tough
someone
matchup.
else.
4-5, we got Packers Ravens. I like this matchup.
This is tough.
I like this matchup. I don't like
torn.
the Packers, but I love their helmet. I think it's a great helmet. It's
think it's a
bright,
great
it's
helmet.
clean,
It's clean.
and it goes so good with that. It just and they're the cheese heads, yellow
Wait, against but who are they?
Ravens.
Oh yeah, that's easy for me. Packers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to
right?
go Packers too.
I thought it was this one's easy for me.
Could
too.
you not see this very well?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, because I know what your mind is thinking. How if it's not a logo, but it's part of it.
Yeah.
Vikings lines a
Vikings.
3-6. The Vikings is
helmet's
so
sick.
good.
And I love that they still do the matte. Like the matte finish on the helmets, I think
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah, they do.
And they're the only team in the league
Do
that does
they?
that, I believe. Yeah,
I love a
and I'm
matte
a big
finish.
fan of a matte finish.
Yeah, I do. And the one gripe I have, why do we have black face masks? Why can't it be either gray or white?
It's black.
Yep, it's
Yeah,
black.
that's weird.
I don't like
Yeah,
it.
that's weird.
Yep, it doesn't make much sense to me. Make it white or gray. All right, and the 2-7 Bengals Bears. The Bengals, I think, going to go on a run. They're fucking.
I don't
shit.
know, dude. This is a tough fucking.
What?
Well,
What?
I think this is a toss up.
Bengals.
No,
Bengals.
no. Bengals. Yes, I'm saying the next matchup.
Oh yeah, the next
that one
matchup's really
fucks
good.
me sideways.
Because that's okay. So we can all agree that Bengals
Yes.
Just curb stomp the Bears.
Yeah,
right?
curb stomp.
It's not
I'm
even
shocked
close.
that they had the Bears seated at 7 because you put in like iconicness. The Bears have been around since
It's
1920.
iconic, but
whatever
it's honestly just boring.
yeah, no, it's just a C.
And it's not even a cool look. The Cincinnati Reds had that C before them.
Damn.
Yeah, fun fact. More
Go.
you know.
Damn.
All right. And the next round we have Steelers Packers. Iconic shit.
I'm gonna go.
This North region is fucking stacked.
It's
So
loaded.
I'm gonna go Packers here because something about I don't love the Steelers jerseys.
Well, we're not jerseys.
But
We're
this
just
is-
in
I
helmets.
know, but when I think Steelers helmet, I think of jerseys.
But we're
I don't
going
know how-
I'm going to implore you to try to remove
just,
that.
Can
just,
you
just,
ref-
let
No,
me,
no,
let me
no,
finish my
no,
thought. Let
no.
me finish my thought. And then when you put the Packers jersey and the whole combination together,
he
the
not
helmet
understanding that this is
looks
a-
unbelievable. So when I think of helmet and the helmet I like better,
Adam, I
go
literally have
Packers.
pictures of just the helmet right now.
I go
so tell me
Packers
which one
helmet.
looks better.
I go Packers helmet because of the combination.
I'm going Steelers helmet.
Combination.
I'm going Steelers because I didn't like Adam's fucking bullshit
I'm
argument.
not doing it just to spite Adam. I think like the Steelers
Wouldn't be the
helmet.
first time.
What?
I feel like decisions are made very often on this podcast about spiting Adam in some capacities. Potentially,
Adam,
ChatGPT
you were
related.
bringing jerseys into a
No,
helmet.
no. What I
bracket.
was saying is that how could you
I
not
understand-
think of the aesthetic? That's it.
That's not the exercise we're doing.
The exercise is helmet. Is there a picture of uniform? Is
Either
there a
way,
picture of helmet?
either way, I'd be taking
I
the
get what
Steelers
you're
helmet.
saying also.
It is also just because I'm a fan of the fact that the logo's only on one side of the helmet. And
That's the
Who
one
knows
thing I
why?
don't like about it, but I love,
I love
the rest
that.
of it.
I like just like it's a weird why do they do that? Who knows? Just for funsies.
All right, next matchup: Vikings Bengals.
I don't want to pick this one.
This could be a championship.
This could have
matchup, to
easily
be
been a
honest with
championship
you.
game.
How about we
Like,
just throw them both in the final four?
You
I
can't.
don't think you
final
can do
five
that.
one
That's
gets
not
a
how
bye.
brackets work. Unfortunately,
think
you
we can
got
do
you
that.
got two beasts here.
All right, everyone say their winner on 3.
No,
One,
no,
two,
no,
three.
Bengals.
Bengals. Yeah. It is the Bengals. The Bengals helmet's so cool.
It just the tiger stripes are
Yeah,
fucking
that's
awesome,
sick.
man.
That's sick.
And you know what? I'm about to realize that I think we're gonna have a theme in the final four with with this.
Non-logo helmets. Yeah.
And now we have an AFC North. Give me an AFC North, Adam.
Oh, this is an AFC North
Adam.
matchup.
Well, what's the matchup? Oh, Steelers.
Can you say AFC North?
The AFC North matchup we've all been looking for. It's
The
the,
Bengals.
Steelers versus the Bengals. The Bengals absolutely
Curb stomping.
Destroy them.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
destroy.
the word.
Absolute
The Bengals.
obliteration.
And we're not going to get there yet, but I'm so excited
They
for
take-
Eagles Bengals in the
Yeah,
final four.
yeah.
What a matchup.
I mean, what a fucking matchup.
We just-
Adam, would you like to go west or south?
We're going counterclockwise.
Ugh, all right. Would you
speed walk?
rather fill out your
I mean,
brackets like that, or would you go top to bottom?
I usually do a. I don't know. I do
just
it.
go
every
to the-
fucking
I think I go
nap
boom,
time.
boom.
Look, the South's got the worst helmets
just
in the NFL. Let's
comparing
just move.
comparing the South to the North
South-
is
Agreed.
top
The
tier
South, the
comedy.
South said, let's pick a color helmet and slap that logo on
It
there.
goes black, white, or gray.
Tell
That's
me
what
we shouldn't
do.
just put the Vikings in the South.
But they're in
No.
Minnesota.
Can't do it.
quite
Adam's
literally
upset
the
with the
furthest
seating.
from the
I mean,
South.
yeah, that is a tough.
All right.
region.
Well,
All right.
we have the Mickey Mouse bracket. Let's go Saints, Jaguars. I like the
Saints.
Saints.
The Jags, I
There's
feel
a
like
sparkle.
could be a
There's
lot.
a little-
Oh my
There's a little
god.
sparkle
Oh
in
my
there.
god. Fuck.
No, you lost
I
everything.
lost everything. God damn it.
Well, we know who's in the final four.
I know, but I'd like to remember everything. All right,
Yeah.
sorry. For everyone at home, I keep track by writing on the thing, and
It's the
I
Jags.
pressed undo on accident. I go New Orleans. Pat?
Yeah, New Orleans.
New Orleans? All right. I like that. It's a good color. Anyway, Texans, Falcons.
This is easy Falcons for me.
I think
Yeah,
Falcons
I
as
like
well.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but I hate the Texans logo. I hate it. I don't like it in any way, shape, or form.
Is it
it's
too
a
patriotic?
longhorn. It's a longhorn with the Texas flag. I think it's cool.
Is it too patriotic?
No, it's too like 2002. Like it's just I don't know. It just it doesn't hit for me.
It doesn't
I
help that
hate
the helmet
these
you're
next two
looking at is
matchups,
very
too. These
2002.
Really?
Colts, Panthers. I guess I'll go Colts.
I
gonna
really
go
like
Colts.
the Colts.
I'm
I
gonna go
really
Colts.
like the Colts.
The white's clean.
I like
And I
the
think
white.
But I think don't they have gray in it in some ways?
And on the face mask. On the
what it
face
is?
But I love
yeah.
the Colt logo on the helmet. I think that's a very clean helmet.
It's very clean. I don't like the Panthers. I never cared for it.
No.
This is
and
a
now,
sleeper matchup.
Bucks, Titans. I thought the Titans helmets were sick when they were white. I hate the navy. I'm going Bucks.
I like the Bucks, but I do like the color combination on the
I just
Titan.
don't like the navy helmet.
I'm
I liked it when it was
indifferent.
white.
I'll go Titans. I just
Sure.
feel like the flag's
Ooh,
a
I
little
gotta
too
pick
big
Yeah,
on the
you gotta
Bucks.
pick. I like the Bucks. I think I like that what's the color they call
I'm
it?
gonna go. I'm gonna
like the
go
color.
with the Bucks here because I had a Warren Sapp action figure when I was younger,
Sure.
and that's the helmet I think
Sure,
of.
why not? All right. Saints, Falcons. Where are we going? It's just really not exciting. So let's move through this quick.
I'm going Falcons.
I would go Saints.
I was gonna go Saints just
really?
from being more iconic.
I kind of really like the Falcons.
I think
you
it's
guys know how
clean.
it's an F.
Yeah,
right?
an F. The F is
It
fun.
is an F, but we're not doing logos. We're doing helmets.
That logo's on the helmet.
Oh, now we want to fucking have
no,
The
that's what I'm
logo's
saying.
on the helmet. Last I checked,
I'm going Saints.
the logo's on the helmet.
Saints. All right, Colts, Bucks.
Colts.
I don't know.
I really like the Colts.
I think
What
I'll go.
you guys like about it?
I like it a lot. I think I'll go Bucks. I really like the Bucks, and I'll go with your argument now. I really like the logo too.
I'm gonna go Bucks.
You're going
Damn.
Bucks?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a big upset.
Well, they were technically the 2 seed.
Yeah, I know.
But
But
you think
I
the
thought
point
I
spread
think the
would be
Colts would have
favoring
been
the
favored.
Colts.
Yeah, I think they would have been favored in that
understandable.
matchup.
All right, now Saints, Bucks. Let's
I'm
be
gonna
real,
go-
they're going to lose in the next round anyway.
I'm gonna
probably.
go with the Bucks.
I'm gonna take the Saints.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I think
They don't belong here. Neither one of these teams.
Neither
belong.
one. I
No,
don't
they
want
don't.
them here. I don't want either one of them here.
This is the Cinderella bracket.
Yeah.
This is like This is a bore. This is bullshit.
I'll go.
You don't deserve this. Now that I look back at it,
I'll
the
go,
Titans
I'll
maybe
go,
should
I'll
be
go,
there.
I'll go Saints. I'll go Saints. I like the Saints. I like that logo. Can you guys yap for a few seconds while I fill in the rest of this bracket? that
This
I
does
fucked
okay.
up?
Now I'm looking at Saints helmet on Google, and I don't remember what is why, green gridiron just makes the helmets look way fucking cooler every time.
That's they're in the
kind of
business
their
of making
thing,
helmets
yeah.
Look
look
at
cool,
that
yeah.
with the fucking speed flex with the visor, looks unbelievable. But god damn it, I don't really love it. You know what it is? It's the chin straps. The chin straps mess up the helmets because this one has a black chin strap.
The black chin strap.
And that has a white
the
chin
white
strap.
looks bad. It does look bad.
Wait, that was the ruling that he was saying, wasn't he? When
he was
we
saying they were
see-
looking at that. Yeah, looking
that
into
they
different
that
ones.
they can only use white chin straps.
Oh,
I
that
thought.
they're gonna have a standardized chin strap in the NFL.
They already do, I think.
It's white. Yeah,
It's
white
white, right?
standardized.
White is the only chin strap that can be in it.
Damn, I'm just starting to look ahead to West and the Cardinals. Man, I feel like they could have made a run.
Yeah, just bad seating.
Really bad seating. 'cause
I
love the
like it.
Cardinals
It's
helmet.
very clean. All right, let's go to the West. I filled everything
I
out.
think you're
Adam,
right,
you ready?
Jack. I like
Yep.
the white helmet.
1 seed 49ers versus 8 seed Cardinals. NFC matchup.
I love
NFC West
I
matchup.
love actually both of these, but I'm gonna
Same.
go Niners.
It has to
I
be the
think
Niners here.
I think, and not even like obviously so biased.
Yeah.
But I really love the Niners helmet. Just the, I mean,
But
it's
you-
gold. We're 49ers. We mine gold.
It's a great
Again,
helmet, but the Cardinals
again.
helmet looks so good on a football
So
field.
good.
It looks
Also,
so good.
if you had a different color
You know-
face mask, you're running away with this shit. But because it's
If
that
the
older
Niners had-
gray,
if
yeah,
the
just
Niners had the red or the,
the
white.
Oh man.
Sick. I think the Cardinals helmets, though, the one thing I have with them, and I'll bring up your argument now with the jerseys. They only look good with the white jerseys.
No, you're not
I
allowed
like
to
the
do
all
that.
whites. I don't like when they do it with
No,
the
you
reds.
can't,
I don't know.
you can't bring up
No,
jerseys.
I'm
There's
just
something to be
bringing it
said
up.
about white helmets getting scuffed up by other helmets and looking like you got beat up and
Yep.
you were losing the game.
I always think
Something
of
to
Pat
think
Tillman with that, too. All right.
Yes.
Now, AFC West matchup, Broncos-Chiefs. I like the Chiefs a
I'm
lot.
gonna go Chiefs.
I don't like the Chiefs.
Really? I think I like the
It's
white
just
face
too
mask
much
with
red
it.
in my face.
Well,
It's
they
just-
are red.
It's just too red. There's no. It's not as aesthetically pleasing. I'm gonna go Broncos, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I
the
don't-
Broncos
I-
to me
the-
too are another one of those teams where they redesigned their logo in the early 2000s and it just doesn't
Why
look
would
cool.
you do it? No, their new logo is really cool still.
No,
Oh,
I like dude the old logo.
man.
The
Old
Broncos
one
had
with
was
the G
so
was way
sick.
better.
Yeah,
I will say though, if the Broncos still had the orange stripe on the top of their helmet that they got rid of this year, I would pick Broncos. I hate they got rid of the stripe.
really
I don't think it
that's
looks
the
good.
biggest kicker.
No,
for
I
it.
don't know. I loved it. I
Oh,
liked it a lot.
this is
This is
This
tough
is a
matchup.
fucking matchup right here.
Yeah.
The 3-6
Battle LA.
Rams Chargers. Let's remember they do have numbers on the Chargers helmet, which is fun.
I am going to go with the animal on the helmet. It's a theme that I
horn,
like.
the horn.
The horn to me is just creative. Like, look
Okay,
what you're working
I'll
with.
jump
I don't
in
want
here
the bolt.
next because I know what I'm gonna do, and it is not the Rams. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
No.
If it were the Rams logo
Old.
from the
There's too much negative.
St.
The
Louis
first-
days.
yeah, or even the first LA
I don't
team,
mind it.
I don't like the way it looks.
Well-
and the Chargers helmet.
No, there's
is
too much
so
negative
sad.
space.
You know what?
There's too much white.
The
Don't do it.
the Rams when I don't know why the horn is not connected.
No, dude, look, there's too much space. The Charger, the lightning bolt's too high
but
up.
Do you remember I said they have numbers in there?
I don't
With
want the number.
Well, I'm going with the Chargers.
That's such bullshit.
I think it looks better. I love the Chargers.
That is a horrible take.
big miss on them though. Not
we
having
literally
a
have
blue
in the
face
other,
mask.
we literally have coming out of the other brackets, the exact same theme.
But that doesn't mean
And
that
also,
the Rams
just
do
to,
it
to
better.
comment on your white space, the numbers go below that bolt and that white space you're discussing.
I don't care. I'm
Well,
looking
but
at a
that's the
helmet.
whole-
Well, if that was your
helmet.
argument, like if there's too much white space, and I just
Zoom in
showed
for
you,
him. Zoom in
and
for
I
him.
now
I don't
just
want two things
showed
on my
you
helmet.
that
I
the
want
white
logo.
space
I don't
is
want
taken
that.
out.
That looks so good.
I don't
Yeah,
want
that looks
No,
sick.
I don't like it.
I also
just
the
don't
Rams.
like it.
Look at the Rams helmets too. They're too sparkly.
Yeah,
Like, you
are
know
they?
when you see them playing, they're too sparkly. All right, 2-seed Raiders, 7-seed Seahawks. I'm easily going Raiders. I think I love the Raiders helmet. No one's listening to me.
No, I am because
looking.
I'm looking at the Seahawks.
I'm going Seahawk.
I'm not. Damn, Adam's gonna think we're teaming up on him.
You like the Seahawks helmet?
I just think like it's just boring. The Raiders. I get it's iconic, but I'm not here for something being iconic.
Give me the pack. Give me the good Raiders.
If you inverted it, maybe.
Raiders.
If you inverted it, maybe.
I knew that was gonna happen.
That was an unreal Raiders.
I knew that was gonna
If you
happen.
inverted the colors, then I would like it better.
You like it black?
I think gray plays better on black than black plays.
No, but
I
they're
think
not
the throwback
gray. It's
Seahawk helmets are
silver.
so sick.
I'm just saying, if
The
black
throwback.
plays
Oh yeah, show the throwback.
silver plays better on black, then black plays better on
just-
silver, in my opinion.
Let me see it
Aren't they
again.
gonna go to this full time?
Oh,
Yeah, if they go to that
They
full
need to go to
time,
that full
I might
time.
just bet on them to win the Super Bowl if they
Just
go
'cause
to
they're
those.
fucking-
Yeah, just because they
All right,
look cool.
a matchup that I fucking hate: Niners Chiefs.
I'm gonna go Niners.
Yeah,
All right,
it is the
yeah,
Niners.
it's
Hey,
the
let's get you a
Niners.
win against
We
the Chiefs.
gotta
man.
win!
Yeah, we got to get the
Oh my
Niners a win
god, we
against
beat
the
the
Chiefs
Chiefs.
somewhere.
Holy shit! This is the only way we can do it. All right, Chargers Raiders.
Chargers.
Yeah.
You think so? I love the Raiders one, but Chargers is fine with me.
Cannot believe we didn't pick the Ram.
I don't like it that much. Almost too circular. Also,
Look at their real helmets and looking in game, they look very sparkly to me.
let's look up.
This
just
is something
like
I just need to-
Puka
need to show.
Nakua.
What? You got a meeting?
Uh huh.
Get in less meetings. Open up your schedule. Hang out with us.
Oh, I think they also do a matte finish.
No, it's sparkly.
All right, come on.
Yeah, it's just a helmet. I don't know.
Yeah,
It
it's
just
fine.
doesn't
All
do
right.
it.
Niners Chargers that's the 6 seed Chargers, by the way, making a run.
I'm going with the Chargers.
I am too.
I fucking love the Chargers.
It's a
I
good
am
helmet.
Helmets, uniforms, that like they are.
I'm fine as the 1 seed Niners
Yeah.
getting upset here by the Chargers because that's one of the helmets that could do it.
Very interesting by Adam, like how much he loves the Rams helmet. That he
gonna-
then picked
You
the
think
Chargers.
Rams should
Well,
have
I
been
think that was.
rounds.
I think that to me that was like but that was like the NFC Championship.
Really?
That was like a fucking matchup
Yeah,
right
that
there.
was
That
a-
like you can go to the Super
You,
Bowl.
wait, would you pick Rams over Niners for a helmet?
Yes, I would.
Oh, I wouldn't.
And when it comes to the Chargers, I'm going to bring up the same argument that I made. When I think of that Chargers helmet, when it does have the color combination of the blue with the fucking the blue and the gold on the bottom, or they have their color combinations laid out, like the helmet does look sexy. But I think of the all white. I also hate Justin Herbert. That's why I didn't like the helmet.
That's all right.
But
Now,
I think the Chargers move
all
on.
right,
comes
boys.
out.
The final four: we have the Eagles, the Bengals, the Chargers, and the Saints.
So I'm gonna propose.
Saints just that South region is comedy.
Mickey Mouse ass run to the final four.
I'm gonna propose something. Best 2 out of 3 between the East and the North, because I don't give a fuck about the Chargers Saints matchup.
No.
Well, what? Saying like the
South-
Chargers are moving on already?
Well, I just want to see.
Let's just
I want a 7-game series of Eagles-Bengals,
Let's
man.
get ahead of it. Chargers move on.
Chargers
right?
move on,
Yeah.
yes, let's get
Saints
ahead of
a
that.
good run, I guess.
Yeah, you didn't belong
All
in
right,
the Final
now we
Four,
have-
but you got
I don't know. I don't.
Holy fuck, boys!
I don't
All
know
right,
what
let's
to do.
think about this.
This is why I wanted this matchup multiple times.
Let's hold on, be quiet. Eagles, Bengals to go to the championship to face the Chargers. This one we have to think about, gentlemen.
I have my pick.
I do as well. Adam?
The picks are in.
Could you guys make a case
No.
if? Well, I'm
didn't even know what he was
undecided.
You
gonna
have
say.
to. No, you have to think.
You didn't
I'm
even know what
I'm
he. Could
undecided.
you guys make a case? No. Finish your sentence.
I don't want to
Adam.
make a. I don't want to make a case.
I would like for you guys to make your pick, and maybe my pick doesn't matter, because I'm torn.
Oh, wait, should we say ours on 3 then?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Bengals.
Okay, see,
Or were you were
I
gonna go
don't know.
Eagles? feel like.
I don't know. I love the Eagles helmet.
I think you love the Eagles.
I think
I think you
do.
do.
Like I think you
Yeah.
married an Eagles fan, and like you're an Eagles fan now. I don't know
I
if you're
think
like
you're an
emotionally
Eagles
ready
fan.
to admit the fact that you are an Eagles fan.
Are they? They may be.
If they played the Packers in the playoffs, who are you rooting for?
He's rooting for the Eagles.
One.
No, he's an Eagles fan.
It's not that tough, Adam.
It's just I don't know what success feels like. So
Your
you
wife
give
and
me
her
a little
family
bit
would
of-
kill you if you rooted against them.
You're an
Dude,
Eagles
I don't give
fan.
a fuck about them. All right.
Oh, okay. Amanda, I
Clip out.
clipped it. Clipped
Clip
it.
out.
Amanda.
Dolphins over everything. Maybe I'm
I'm taking the Bengals over the
All right.
Eagles. And then we have
Congratulations, Cincinnati.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
beating the Chargers.
Congratulations.
It's the best helmet in the NFL.
And it's,
Like,
and
that's
I'm
known.
gonna be real. It's not even fucking close.
Yeah, it's so
not
cool. I don't know
close.
what
It's
it is about tiger
definitely
stripes being on a
close.
helmet, but god damn it, does it rule.
I wanted to see Rams, Eagles, Bengals, a three-way fucking
And then
face-off of the animals
Saints.
just fighting.
If we could have put somehow Minnesota in the South and we could have that
Yeah.
would be nice. They're the only 4 helmets I think that do that, huh? I'm looking right now. They're the only 4 helmets that have something other than their actual logo as the logo. That's fun.
All right, well, that was good. Bengals.
That was a fun
champ.
one.
Congrats.
Obviously, Bengals. I feel like that was the lock of the century.
I still wanted it to be just a three-way, like
I'm still not
Mortal
understanding what you wanted
Kombat
there.
fight to the death.
He just wanted the
He
helmets.
just didn't want the Saints there, I think.
He just
Yeah,
wanted
I didn't.
You just.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't.
I mean,
want
they
the
didn't deserve
He
to
didn't
be
want the
there.
Chargers there.
Yeah, the Saints did not deserve to be there.
Like if
Not
I
at
could-
all. The South is, it's just a pathetic grouping of helmets.
Like I would love to just have the trio of Vikings, Bengals, Eagles, and just allow people to pick.
Well, you wanted Rams really bad too.
Well, but I was fine giving up the Rams. I just
Yeah,
want the trio there.
I think
So-
the Rams' older helmets are way cooler. When they were
Yes.
originally in LA, it was way sicker.
Yes.
Just simplify. Don't do too much.
I don't like modern stuff.
I don't either. It's
On
too.
any jersey, they never look good. Never.
Do you like the Seahawks ones?
No, I prefer
Okay, 'cause
their
I
old
hate
ones.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, just any like I think you said, any old is better than new in every way, shape, or form for jerseys.
Every throwback for almost every sport, old's better than new.
Yes,
I think hockey sometimes is an exception. Hockey has
hockey's
some
the only.
cool new ones.
They're still
Well, hockey
good.
still looks sick. Though.
Yeah, hockey's
To
look
me,
old. Still.
Yeah.
That's true. I think it's because it's a sweater.
yeah.
So I got something brought to the table. I saw people doing this on Twitter for the first time. Feels early to be talking fantasy football.
Never
but
too early.
Dude, we haven't even
I'm-
had the NFL draft.
I'm a
Never
sucker
too
for
early.
fan. Well, see, fantasy football is an interesting conversation before the draft because once the draft happens, like things
I'm in
start
a
to get
dynasty
settled.
league, man. Trust me, I know.
Things start to get settled. But before, I could just theorize. It's so much fun. So I put together a list of 1 through 48
What?
players. Just hear me out. Hear me out. I put together a list of 1 through 48 players, and I want to talk fantasy football mock drafts, all right? So I created a list of the hypothetical first 4 rounds of fantasy. I want us to look at the list and see where you would want to draft. If this was the set it 1 through 48, you pick in a 12-team league.
Do you have
Full
the teams
PPR.
right now,
I
like 1
just
to
sent
12?
it to you. Check your messages. I sent you. Essentially, this is how the draft shakes out, and I want you to tell me
Which
where
team I
you
want.
want it to be to assemble the best 4 players coming out of the first 4 rounds.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So like, what team do I want? basically?
Exactly. Now-
Now this is gonna be hard for my brain, dude. I'm
Well,
not gonna lie.
Oh wow. Yeah. Well, it won't be
I
that
thought you were
hard.
gonna separate that. This would be first overall picks team. This would be second overall picks team.
It would have been the
Third.
nice thing to do.
It would have been a nice thing
That
to
would've
do.
been
Shake
really-
Adams
and now,
crunch for
I'm gonna be
time.
honest. I'm gonna be tuned out most of this.
No, so
whole
it's
segment.
easy.
Okay,
now you
so
just need
1
1
and
and 24, and then
get
25
paired
and
together.
48. Yeah.
Exactly. So,
This is definitely just like a lot harder for my brain to
so
compute.
all,
but
here
I'm
we'll
gonna
put it
start
like this. So
computing.
like
1,
team
24,
1,
25.
team 1 gets Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, and Josh Allen. How's that start? At the number 1 overall pick.
I don't like it with Tyreek.
I think we're going to be way too low on Tyreek.
Well, no,
this year.
my only issue there is the way it's looking, and then I also come out with Chris Godwin as my last pick. But I don't leave with a running back, and I am a die-hard believer of you need to leave with at least one elite running back in the first 4 rounds.
At that point, instead of Tyreek Hill, I'd maybe take a Chase Brown.
So I'm gonna
or Josh Jacobs,
You're not allowed to do that, Jack.
but I would.
Yes,
But that's what I would
I agree.
do.
All right, number
Yeah.
2, you would get Jahmyr Gibbs.
I do realize how I've kind of put it together
Yeah,
for you guys.
very
Makes no
difficult.
sense.
You
Yeah.
get Jahmyr Gibbs,
Terry
Terry
McLaurin,
McLaurin,
Chase
Chase
Brown.
Brown, and Cortland Sutton. Now
That's
I don't like that.
I'll be real gross. But
Yeah, that
I think,
team kinda
I think
sucks.
grossly productive though.
yeah, it's not a sexy team, but it is good.
Jahmyr at the 2.
No, wait, that team's actually kind of sick. Jahmyr Gibbs, Terry McLaurin, Chase Brown, and Cortland Sutton. Cortland Sutton just feels a little high, but I like it.
but yeah, if he's all they got there.
Yeah.
All right, and then 3 would be Bijan,
Bijan.
Garrett Wilson.
I don't think that's.
Bucky
No,
Irving.
he's right. Yeah, he's right.
Oh, he
there.
is. Yeah, because
Gary Wilson, Bucky Irving, and DJ Moore. Oh,
That team
God.
sucks.
That's the worst.
Skip on that
I don't
team.
want to be a third. I do not want to pick third.
Garrett Wilson will have a very bad year. He'll give you 1,000 yards because he's done it with every quarterback that's walked through. But
Justin Fields does not help receivers flourish.
I don't believe so.
This is fun though.
Four might be
I don't
fun.
know, though.
Jettis?
DJ Moore and Justin Fields, like he just spammed him that one year, so it might work.
All right. So then, Pat, next team is Jettas.
Brees Hall.
Josh Jacobs. Oh, this is fun.
I want that team.
And Alvin Kamara.
I want that team.
I haven't come on in the flex.
I
though.
want that team.
Alvin Kamara on the flex, but
I think, but I,
want
don't
that
want
team.
anything to do with the Saints.
that's my favorite team so far.
Yes, that's my favorite team so far. But yeah, right now 4 is who I want. But I imagine that's going to
All
change.
right. I'm kind of dialed with this, so I'll
Yeah.
keep
Yeah,
going.
you-
Yeah. So next team would be, this is the 5th overall pick. You have CeeDee Lamb. All right. And then you'd have Kyron Williams.
Yep.
And then you would have James Cook
It's not a bad.
and George Kittle.
That's a fun team.
But
fun
I
team?
don't want the tight end.
Yeah, me neither.
No, don't take it personal.
I'm not a
dude.
big
Don't
tight
do
end
that.
early
taking it
guy
personally.
either. But
Don't take your fucking.
I mean,
No, but I also-
the
I don't
combo
like
of
taking the
CD
tape
and
too.
Kyron is elite. I think CD could finish as wide receiver 1. I don't know what happened last
Could.
year. I
Dak
could see
Prescott
him
has
bouncing
dropped
back quite a
20
bit.
plus pounds.
Okay, good. Is that good? I don't
know.
know
They
if I
say
like
he's-
the
Mobility,
quarterback
maybe.
losing weight.
What?
Maybe mobility.
Yeah, well, that's what they were saying. More mobile Dak.
I love how Adam gave this to us in quite literally the least digestible format.
And Adam,
like debated at the end.
if you are editing this, put it on the screen. If you're not, just pause and look at my phone right now, okay?
Because
this is
of
how
the-
Adam, he just sends 1 to 48 players. So I'm doing them, and I know because Adam won't be able to do this head, and Pat just doesn't deserve to do that. So I'll do this again.
It's so.
Saquon going 6 in what world?
He's going to.
So I was just pulling data from Twitter, man.
Okay.
This was
All right,
a
well,
consensus.
If you have the 6 overall pick and Saquon's there, holy fuck, you're the luckiest person
I am
ever.
dancing
okay,
on
but
someone's
hold on.
grave.
Have the conversation. You want him too?
I would take him over
I would
Jameer
take
and
over
Bijan.
Jameer.
I would
Bijan
take
for
him over
sure.
Jameer. Yeah,
And Bijan.
I
I
would
would
take him
say
over
you,
Bijan.
you just are a fucking whore for Bijan.
Yeah.
And not Saquon.
You would take Saquon
I'm
over
just
Bijan every
okay.
day.
This is so fucked up for me to say, but like, at what point do the wheels fall off?
Dude, he's 27, 28.
All right, 6th overall pick, man. Let's just get into it.
6, you got-
Saquon, JSN with literally no one else around him. I actually really like that.
like that, yeah.
And then you would go
Now it gets hard.
Mike Evans
I hate
Yeah.
this team. I'm done.
and
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
No, we're done. That team. I don't want that team.
I'm not crazy about it. I like a
JSN's your one.
JSN.
No, I don't want that.
All right,
JSN
teams-
is my 1. I'm not a huge
So
fan.
I'm just
7.
gonna before you go into it. When I was analyzing this, and the reason I brought this up was because I wanted to be at the back half of
Yes.
drafts this year.
I can
think
already
there's
tell. That's
so
where I'm
much
Look
going.
at
talent.
this.
Yeah.
Number 7. This is just reception whores, all
Yeah.
right? You got Puka Nakua, Brock Bowers to start it. And then you go Lad McConkey. And then you have David Montgomery. Just touchdown boy.
Wow, I'm good
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, if that's
Don't
a
like the
PPR
running back
league, needs to be
situation for me.
PPR.
Don't
It
like
is a
the running
PPR
back
league.
situation.
It is a PPR league.
Okay.
But-
Yeah, David Montgomery as my RB1 is sketchy.
It's very
but
scary. Everything
what it
else, you're
is.
getting
Yeah.
9 catches. a game
wow,
each
I
guy.
just saw where CMC has fallen to. That's insane.
I know. All right. Teammate, you get Amon Ra, T. Higgins. That's a great
Wow,
one,
what a
too.
1-2. What a 1-2.
And then you get Lamar for your
Wow.
quarterback.
Give me a running back, please,
And you
please,
get James
please.
Conner. Not a great one.
Not great, but like he
Again,
got an extension.
I will be going with the running back early. That is my strategy every year. and
Yep,
it works
I know
every
you
year.
do. All right, and then the next one would be Malik Neighbors, Devontae Adams, Oof. And then you go. Sorry, it's hard a little bit. Jaden Daniels,
Wow.
and Trey McBride.
Not, I love it.
I like
like it.
It's a good team. You got to find your running back value late, and
I'm
that's
gonna.
part of the game.
I'm
That's part of the
gonna.
game. Are
I'm
you going
gonna.
0 RB this year? You going
Yes.
0 RB?
There's so many wide receivers right now.
my God.
Look how many wide receivers are on this board.
I know, it's
the fact that
insane.
Tyreek Hill could be a late second round pick.
Yeah.
I get he had a bad year, but he was injured the whole year. And like
Oh, was
with
he?
all the smoke, what?
Tua was injured.
No, Tyreek had a broken hand.
Yeah.
That was like the whole thing was like I had a broken hand, like shit. Tyreek was injured. Tua was injured. I think we're way too low on Tyreek. I think the fact that Tyreek Hill can, he's still Tyreek Hill.
Yes.
So maybe not 2,000 plus yards Tyreek Hill, but I think Tyreek Hill is going to get close enough.
Wow,
you could
look
see a
at this.
1,700 yard season
Look at
as your
this
wide receiver
team.
too.
Next team, you have Nico Collins, Drake London, Jonathan Taylor, and then Chris Olave. Ugh.
No, I
That's
don't
my
love the
favorite
Saints,
outside of
but
Chris
yeah.
Olave. I like that team's balance.
Is he on a team?
Chris
Has
Olave?
he got a brain that's working still?
Well, I don't know. He's definitely on a team, but I don't know if he has a brain.
Yeah, he is going to retire soon, probably.
Hate the Chris Olave pick. All right.
Yeah, don't love every time I take Chris Olave in a fantasy draft, I regret it.
All right. Oh my God. Next team,
Yeah.
AJ Brown, Brian Thomas Jr. BT
Yes.
is gonna have a fucking year.
Yes.
Joe Mixon.
Yes, I want this.
And then CMC.
yes, I want that
that
team.
team.
I want that.
I want
I want
that
that
team.
team.
I
Oh
want
my
that team.
god!
I want that team.
Let's call it a game.
Dude.
Let's wrap it up.
Game, set, match.
CMC, Joe Mixon, fucking AJ Brown, and BTJ. That's disgusting.
Where do you think CMC realistically goes in fantasy drafts?
Second round.
I think
You
second
think
or
second?
third.
Yeah. Do you draft him in the second? I don't.
I do late second.
I think that's one of those you put your nuts on the table, and it's not as painful as you taking him first overall and your entire season imploding.
You at least have someone
You
above
take
him.
CMC mid-second round, and he gets hurt. You're like, yeah, that was the risk I took when I took him in the second round.
Yeah.
But the payoff.
You maybe get CMC in the
Yeah.
second fucking round, and then you feel like a genius. I'll take him in the second.
All right.
I'm taking that.
And the very last team, 12th overall, Derrick Henry, Devon Achan, and then you get Rashee Rice and Jalen Hurts.
Okay, that team is
Is-
right up there.
That'll work.
That team
That'll
is
work.
good.
That'll work. That'll work.
Okay,
You
every
think
so
Derrick
time.
Henry has another 17 games in him?
Yes.
Of that
Because I
production?
need
Do you
touchdowns.
like Rashee as your wide receiver?
Yes.
Love.
Love.
Okay, cool.
What was his injury? Was it an ACL?
Shattered whole thing.
Shattered bones?
He's just cooked.
So what did we learn here?
Back
Draft-
half. It's always the
draft
back half. It's literally always the back
No,
half.
so it's funny. This is the first year I didn't walk away with any championships, and it was the first year that I didn't have any late back half drafts.
Yeah, blame it on the
I see.
draft slot.
Are you
Well, I
guys
just think
ready?
A lot of
It's-
moves to be
I'm
made
just
in the
looking
regular
at data.
season. A lot of moves to be
That's-
made.
I'm
in
just
the
You guys
looking
ready
at
for
data.
another bracket? Because
Yeah.
Pat's got to get going soon. I'm trying
Yes,
to
I
wrap
do.
this up.
Thank you.
All right. This is a fast food bracket. 32 teams, 32 establishments, restaurants, if you will.
I'm shocked
And,
you had a list of 32.
I asked AI to give me
I'm
32
very
teams, seed them
curious
by
to
region.
see what eight
and
seeds we
I did
have.
nothing to this seeding. Some of them you might not even know some places.
Yeah,
but
I
this
was
is
gonna
what we
say
got.
there's gonna be a lot of these places I haven't even.
Some
tried.
of these, this is the
Regional.
true. It's the true 116 matchup where you know what's going to
Yeah, a
be.
lot of regionals.
Do you want to pull up the? I
Yes,
sent it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
How many of these do you think I've tried before?
I would say
Not
out of
enough.
32, you probably tried 14.
That I feel like is
feel-
overshot.
No, I think he's tried more than you think. He was a kid one day. It's fair. All right, so we're gonna start in the East as we always do. The 1 seed Chick-fil-A going
Yep.
against Bojangles.
Yep.
Let's
Next.
pencil in CFA.
Congratulations.
We might as well speed run that whole fucking bracket and put Chick-fil-A.
No, that's a good bracket.
It's a good bracket.
It is a stacked
because the
bracket.
4 or 5.
Yeah,
five
this one's
guys versus
tricky.
Jersey.
It's five
Mikes.
guys. It's five guys. I don't give a fuck about Jersey Mike's.
I have a feeling I know where Pat's gonna go.
I think I'm going 5 guys.
Yeah,
I would
easily.
too.
Or-
I would
but
too.
like
but
Jersey
think-
Mike's, their Chipotle chicken cheesesteak, man.
that's my go-to as
That
well.
thing slaps my dick around real nicely.
It really makes me just from
Yeah.
zero to 100 real quick.
5 guys also charging $20 for a burger, fries, and soda is pretty ridiculous.
It is, but it's also like you can just
I'm still
load
stuck
that
on your
bitch up.
dicks
Don't
being
have to pay
slapped
extra for
around,
toppings.
but-
So if you're
Yeah.
gonna get it, you better pay it. Like you better get everything on.
Still grinds my gears.
All right, 3 versus 6. I think this is a hell of a matchup as well. Popeyes versus Chipotle.
What is Chipotle doing as a 6 seed?
Chipotle is not winning this round. I'll take Popeyes. I'll take
I'm taking
Popeyes
Chipotle.
personally.
It's
I think
Chipotle.
Popeyes is.
It's dumb.
I think
Chipotle should have been a
Chipotle.
1 seed.
I think Chipotle is clearly the most overrated team in this entire.
I think it's.
bracket.
I'll give you
It has-
overrated.
it's way past its prime.
I'll
It's
give
so
you
far
overrated,
downhill.
but boy, is it just a guarantee.
But even if it's overrated, the baseline is still
Yeah, that's what I'm
substantially
saying, the
higher than
baseline.
Popeyes.
No, when have you had Popeyes ever?
yeah, you haven't had Popeyes often,
I've
but
had
dude, Popeyes
Popeyes
can be
before,
so
but I
bad,
think
Jack.
it can be
It
really
can be
bad.
so bad.
I understand.
Like,
but
so
Popeyes
bad.
at its best is better than Chipotle is best in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know, but Chipotle's just
You
a little
catch
more-
Popeyes on a good game, they're gonna run you out
Those
out the
biscuits,
gym.
man.
All right, now we have the 2 versus 7. Taco Bell versus Sonic. Sonic underrated, but
I cannot participate. It's
I'll also put my hand up. I don't like Taco Bell, so
for the sake of it, I'm going to say Taco.
it's
I
Taco
respect
Bell.
Taco Bell's game. I know what they're good for. Like they probably run the drunk fast food game. I think they're
Drunk
1-1.
and high, I would
yeah,
say,
like
yeah.
I've
drunk,
had Taco Bell once. Sonic never.
drunk and high
Taco Bell
people.
wins.
Yeah.
yeah, but Sonic, dude, they got good shit.
Yeah.
too, man.
All right, we got Chick-fil-A versus Five Guys.
It's Chick-fil-A.
I'll go Five Guys.
Shut the fuck up. Come on,
It's Chick-fil-A.
it's Chick-fil-A.
I love Five Guys.
I like a burger more than a chicken sandwich. That's what it comes down to.
Fair enough.
You know. All right, now we have Chipotle versus Taco Bell.
Chipotle.
I
for
love
me.
Taco Bell, but let's be real.
Chip.
Chipotle is just better. Now Chick-fil-A versus Chipotle.
That's a great matchup, but it's
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
It's
for me.
Chick-fil-A, and I think
It's just more diverse.
This was the Anthony Davis Kentucky team, I would say.
Yeah.
The undefeated, like you just know they're going to the Final Four, right? We can pencil that in.
To me, what you get with Chick-fil-A, though, is just a far more diverse menu and a far more diverse flavor profile on the things that I can be
I would say
could be
flavor
eating.
profile is actually Chipotle.
I was
No,
gonna say
because
that-
when I think
yeah.
of Chipotle, it's Mexican flavors.
Yeah, and Chick-fil-A is chicken.
But
It's literally just
but,
fried chicken.
I get there's a bacon quality to
Yeah.
it. There's fries have its own taste. That's
Sure.
the
But
oil.
Chipotle, you can get
then
the
I
veggies,
could
you
get
can
a
get steak, you can
shake.
get carnitas, you can get chicken.
It's Chick-fil-A though. It doesn't
queso
matter.
It's
guac,
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
It's also just the people there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta count service.
When we were at this Chick-fil-A in Bumblefuck nowhere. There
Oh,
was just
special stuff. Special
so
stuff. Yeah.
special. The service there, man.
Yep.
Just so special.
All right, and now let's move to
the North.
the North. All right, 1C McDonald's versus fucking Quiznos. at
Mick
8.
Dick.
Hey, and you know what? Quiznos is just excited to be there. They're just excited to be in the tournament.
What's your guys' preferred McDonald's slang? McDick's?
I just say McDonald's personally, or
McDick's.
Don's. I would say Don's.
I say McDick's the most probably. I also
Don's?
say
I would
McDanks.
say if anything Don's.
I never heard Don's.
I also say
Don's,
McDongles.
It might be a West Coast thing. Everyone calls it Don's out there.
Mickey D's.
Mickey
Mickey
D's is a
D's,
big
Mickey
one. That's
D's,
my
yeah.
mom calls it. Yeah. Let's go to the 4-5. Dunkin' Donuts versus Arby's.
Dunkin', man. Yeah, Dunkin'. What?
I
A
no,
donut?
Dunkin'. Is it a one trick pony?
Yes. And it's a great trick. That shitty little iced coffee they serve me, I love that. That injected.
I
I love
prefer
a good
Dunkin' to
donut.
another coffee fast food place.
I love a good Dunkin'.
I like.
They were
Dunkin'.
also giving out free
I've
coffee
also
on April
always. I'm gonna
Fools.
be real. I'm too scared to try Arby's.
Me too.
I don't
I
want
know
fast
someone
food.
who's a big fan of their roast beef sandwich.
I don't.
I can't eat it.
But I will say they have curly fries, and I love a place that has a good curly fry.
Their frozen curly fries
get
that you
those
can
all
get
the
at the
time.
grocery
Yep.
store are fantastic.
I'm just not gonna get fast food roast beef.
Yeah.
That's just not happening today.
God, no.
The 3-6. We got Subway versus Panera.
That's a good.
That's a close one.
God
good
damn it!
matchup.
I
Give me a Panera,
I'll
man.
give Panera as well
because I
think
could get a lot
Sub-
more. I could get a lot more,
Well,
but
I
I
just
will say
think- I
Subway
think-
cookies, man. Holy
But I
shit.
think Subway has just fallen off a cliff, man. They used to be elite back when Jared wasn't a pedophile, and now they're just.
Well, the other thing with Subway, they've been usurped by Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's, Potbelly. All of them do it better than Subway, in
just
my
not,
opinion.
and just
The
Subway,
cookies, though,
and
have-
you,
can
you know
be a
what they,
standalone
you know what they
restaurant.
started doing at Subway, and I've realized this because I get it every couple months because there's one in my building. It's they don't show you the ingredients anymore when they're putting it on
I
for
have
the meats
noticed
and
that,
everything,
yeah.
and I think that's fucking sketchy.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's fucking sketchy.
Well,
I also love
that's the
Panera's
game you're playing.
Pick Two, Take Two, whatever they call it. You get a little like half sandwich and a bowl of soup.
or a little
Fantastic.
mac and cheese.
You ever
Yeah.
try their cinnamon crunch bagel?
Yes,
so
fucking
good.
gas.
You guys remember? No.
And they have like a dollar coffee thing. Or
They're
something.
special, but there was
Well,
some.
so
didn't
we're
they have some
moving on
scandal?
Panera.
Didn't Panera have some scandal about?
That's what I was
like,
about to get at. They were serving like way over caffeinated lemonade that like
Yeah,
killed a
yeah.
kid, I'm
People
pretty
were
sure.
literally dying.
Yeah, I think like a kid would drink.
Why
like
was
4 of
lemonade
them.
caffeinated? First of all,
Oh, this is gonna be a tight one.
yeah, I think this 2-7 we could see an upset between Wendy's and Jimmy John's. Freaky fast.
It's Wendy's 4 for 4.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
No, it's easily Wendy's. I just want to, Jimmy John's. We have to give
Jimmy
them their
John's
props.
tough seeding poll against Wendy's, but the 4
Yeah.
for 4 deal reset the fast food market in America when it dropped.
It
It
was-
was
it's
groundbreaking.
I'm also a
fucking
Baconator slut.
I love a bit.
and a
love a
Frosty.
Baconator, yeah.
And the other thing that people don't know about the 4 for 4 is it's actually very flexible. You can sub in a Frosty for your drink in the 4 for 4.
Because sometimes I don't want a soda. I just want.
I want ice cream.
Yeah,
And I want to
exactly.
dip my French fries in the Frosty. However, Wendy's, if you're listening, we know that you are. Bring back the fucking vanilla Frosty. What the fuck is
Wait,
up
do
with
they not
that?
have it
They
anymore?
don't have it. They just serve chocolate and strawberry, and then their fun dick around flavor of the month. And where
No
the
vanilla?
They don't have
I'm
vanilla.
a chocolate Frosty guy, but that's insane.
They
move.
don't have vanilla.
Well, Wendy's is watching, so they'll hear.
If Wendy's,
No, they
if
are.
Wendy is watching, and we know
I
that
will
you are,
say Wendy's. All these people have great TikTok accounts.
we could probably get them. I don't understand it.
All right,
I don't. It's
let's-
like
Pat-
not serving Coca-Cola.
Pat, we have to move on.
Yeah, but
I
it
know,
is
I'm sorry.
ridiculous.
All right, McDonald's versus Dunkin' Donuts.
This is good, but I'm gonna go make these.
You got to go McDonald's just for diversity's sake
Also,
and
again,
longevity.
I've been alluding to this. I'm a slut for a good cookie.
I'll put-
Don't know if you've had the
yeah.
cookie totes from
You were a
McDonald's,
big
but a
cookie
cookie
tote.
tote is a
I actually-
special
actually had it
$3.49.
last night.
A
Actually
cookie
had it
tote?
last night.
Really?
Not the full tote, just a 3-bagger.
Oh.
But it was
Unbelievable.
lovely. And the
Unbelievable.
thing about McDonald's that we haven't even discussed yet is breakfast. I love the breakfast at McDonald's.
hash
a nice,
brown?
Yeah.
just a McMuffin.
I just get a little sausage biscuit and a hash brown and a coffee, and I am ready
Yeah.
to
The McMuffin changed the game.
And I
to
like
me.
their orange
The
juice. I
McGriddle,
like their
sorry,
OJ.
I should have said the
McGriddle's
McGriddle
good too, with
changed.
it's got a little syrup. in
Yeah,
it.
it changed
I
the
will
game,
admit
man.
this: McDonald's really starting to upset my tummy these days.
Well,
You're
you've
getting older.
lasted.
I know.
You've lasted.
Yeah.
Yep, you've lasted.
That happens. You
Yeah.
just got to be prepared if you're getting. All right, Panera versus Wendy's. Panera,
Wendy's.
you know, at least you won one.
Yeah.
The thing with
Wendy's.
Panera is that they try to pawn themselves off as a somewhat higher end establishment.
They're not.
Fast
It's
food.
not. It's
They're
fast food.
disgusting.
It's frozen food.
You know what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you have a
disgusting.
drive-through and you put mac
Yeah.
and cheese in a microwave.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
No, it's absolutely
It's
disgusting.
very
but
good.
Yeah, but that's what we're
I
going
love
for.
a bread bowl. I love a bread bowl.
Yeah, that's what we're
But-
going for.
Love a bread bowl. Give me
All
one.
All
going
right,
for.
and now
Great
let's go to the final
patience.
four. McDonald's versus Wendy's. I'm going to put it out there. This is closer than I think.
I prefer Wendy's to McDonald's. I'll be honest. However, I'm gonna. I go back to breakfast.
I'm going to take Wendy's. I'm taking Wendy's.
Okay,
I'm
I'll take Wendy's too, though. Then I love Wendy's.
Okay, I was gonna say Wendy's too.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So like
wait, does Wendy's win?
The question I was running through in my brain right now is I'm getting off the highway and there is a
McDonald's
Wendy's and a McDonald's directly next to one another. Which one am I gonna choose to drive?
Absolutely Wendy's.
I'm gonna go get a 4 for 4 from Wendy's.
What time of day?
Every time.
Dinner or lunch, not breakfast.
And you know what?
But also, have you ever had the honey butter chicken biscuit from Wendy's?
It's fantastic.
No.
Absolutely
No, I haven't.
incredible.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's
I don't
very,
eat
very
fast
good.
food often. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
but when I do,
but if you're gonna pick
a
one,
Baconator, dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Wendy's.
a Baconator-
That was an upset that I don't think a lot of people saw coming.
I didn't even see it coming.
neither.
But you know what? Good for Wendy's. Let's put the redheaded woman, put a little respect
As we
on her
move
name.
to the opposite, God, fuck.
Fuck. We have a meeting soon. All right.
What meeting?
Let's try to
Am I in it?
rip through the West. All
I
right.
don't think I'm in it.
No,
In-N-Out versus White Castle. The 1-8. I mean, it's
Yep.
In-N-Out, right?
Never had White Castle.
Really?
You've never heard of White
No,
Castle?
never had it.
Oh, James actually had
All
never
right.
had White
We're
Castle.
gonna rip
as
through
of
this one, I
recently.
think. So the 4-5 Del Taco versus Carl's Jr.
Don't know Del
Can either
Taco,
of you
no
guys talk
Carl's
on that?
Jr.
Can you?
They're West Coast things.
Have you? Well, then why are you looking at us?
So I get to decide who moves on.
Yep.
I'll go Carl's Jr.
Yeah, Carl's. Isn't that the one with Dan
Del
Patrick
Taco is
also?
shit. The 3-6 Panda Express versus
Great
Dairy
matchup.
Queen.
Great matchup.
Hell
I'm
of
gonna
a
go
matchup.
Panda.
I'll go
Panda.
DQ.
You gotta think about blizzards.
I love blizzards, but like a Panda, orange chicken.
Panda Express is definitely better for food, but DQ.
I love a blizzard. I love a blizzard.
Blizzard.
And you know they got good chicken tenders.
No, you lost me there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm there for the ice cream.
I'm here for that screen as well. All right, the 2-7.
This
Wow,
is-
what a horrible. This is a blowout. Starbucks versus Little Caesars.
This is literally
Pizza.
I mean,
this
Jesus
is
Christ.
incomparable.
It's
Starbucks.
so
Give me the
easily
Bucks.
Starbucks. And we're gonna move In-N-Out over Carl's Jr. because you guys
Yep.
don't know Carl's Jr.
And I'm moving Bucks. I'm moving Bucks.
Move Starbucks
over
up
over
too.
a blizzard because the blizzard it's a one-trick pony.
It's the definition of a
I'm-
one-trick
I'm-
pony.
I'm-
also loving what I'm seeing out of Jack. He's marking Starbucks with a star.
Yeah, do you like that?
yeah,
Well, why would I write?
I don't know, but
Starbucks?
that was that
You know,
scratched the
I'm
brain.
gonna
And
be a vote.
In-N-Out versus Starbucks. I know what the fuck Adam's gonna pick.
I'm gonna be a vote for it, man. I get a lot of different food. There's a lot of different choices there. I also think In-N-Out is overrated. I've constantly said this.
I think Starbucks
I can get
has
dessert. I can
horrible
get
food.
breakfast. I can get milkshakes in the Frappuccino. I can get coffee. So give me Starbucks. I'm gonna take Starbucks every single day.
I think
I can,
you're a
I
Starbucks
can live off of
whore, bro.
Starbucks. I can't live off of In-N-Out.
Yeah, I'm taking In-N-Out every single time.
I'm also taking In-N-Out.
every
Fuck
single time
Starbucks.
I'm near an
By the way,
In-N-Out.
that wasn't gonna be a close one. I knew
No,
exactly. I
like,
just
dude,
had to make
In-N-Out,
the case.
it makes me happy the same way Chick-fil-A makes me happy. Like, I walk in, and there's just a certain buzz in the
great.
building.
It's
Like, they're
fantastic.
wearing the little hats like they're still in the 1950s. They're all dressed like they're in the 1950s. They're all smiling at me. I love In-N-Out. And the food, the food's great.
All right, we're gonna really rip this South region because we have to get to this meeting. 1 versus 8, Whataburger versus Church's Chicken. Let's go Whataburger.
Just real quick, I know you said you wanted to go quick. I saw a Whataburger once in my life, and it was the grossest looking burger I've ever seen in my life.
It's a good burger. I like Whataburger.
I don't know.
It's
Randy
solid.
got one when we were somewhere, and it was
Can't even speak on it.
Probably in Texas. Whataburger though.
Yeah, we were in Dallas.
All right, Zaxby's versus Burger King. The 4-5.
Can't speak on Zaxby's.
I'm
BK.
a BK guy. I like BK.
The Whopper deserves more respect in the fast food burger
I think
game.
it's maybe the best fast food.
It's
burger.
very
It's better than
slept on.
Baconator.
Come on, Jack.
3-6, Raising Cane's versus Jack in the Box.
Sorry,
That's-
Jack
that's
in the box,
Raising.
but give me Canes.
I mean, it's got to be Cane's, right? And then the KFC versus Hardee's. It's KFC.
KFC is so good. I don't think people talk about it.
And I
nearly
like their
enough.
mashed potatoes. I'll put that out there.
Their biscuits are great. The chicken
Yep.
breasts are great. Everything's
Fantastic
good.
stuff.
wish-
Whataburger versus
Cold
Burger King.
KFC too.
I'm gonna go Burger King.
Yeah, give me BK.
Love that. I was gonna say BK. I thought that was an upset. Maybe.
I've never even had Whataburgers.
I'm not kidding. I think it was Joey
Raising-
actually who ordered it. The Whataburger was it was the grossest thing I've ever seen.
I think Whataburger's good, but all right.
Cane's.
Raising Cane's or KFC. It's easily
Cane's.
Cane's, and I
Canes,
think
when I am in South Beach, I will do whatever it takes to get
and Raising
Canes.
Cane's easily in the final
me,
four,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
I love Cane's.
Yep. Here
All
we
right.
go. Here we go.
Final 4. Chick-fil-A versus Wendy's. It's
Chick-fil-A.
It has to be
It has to be
Chick-fil-A.
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 Does
Great
them close
matchup.
on Sundays happen? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't.
In-N-Out versus Raising Cane's. Holy fuck, what a matchup.
What a matchup.
Ooh.
That is tough. They're both one-trick ponies.
They are.
There's no denying that.
I'm
But you
gonna
know
go-
what? I
One
think
serves an incredible
In-N-Out-
chicken tender. One serves an incredible burger.
But the sauce, I will say, both them
Who's got the
special
better sauce?
sauces.
Yeah, but
Cane's sauce is insane.
I'll go first. I'm more of a chicken finger guy than I am a
I was
burger
gonna
guy,
say-
so it's Raising
Are
Cane's
you
for
guys
me.
going
I was
Cane's?
gonna go Cane's. I mean, like
we can
I
go. We can
feel-
go Cane's.
I feel healthy
because
going with
this gives us the chicken debate.
Wow.
the fast food.
The
chicken
matchup
debate.
everyone wanted
Is
to
this
see.
what you wanna see?
The
Everyone
matchup everyone wanted to
everyone
see.
wanted to
This
see
is Duke
Chick-fil-A
UNC
versus
meeting in
Raising
the
Cane's.
Final Four.
And I'll be
In the
honest.
finals.
In the finals.
And I'll be honest. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go Raising Cane's.
Oh.
I'm gonna go Raising Cane's. I love Chick-fil-A, but cane sauce, fucking shove it up my ass.
I'm gonna go
and
Chick-fil-A.
feed it to me.
I'm not gonna.
So I get the deciding vote.
Yep.
Sick. So now I got to just stand on my soapbox. So here's the thing about Chick-fil-A versus Raising Cane's.
go.
Raising Cane's chicken isn't that good. The breading isn't good. The chicken itself isn't that
Texas
good.
toast.
The Texas toast and the sauce are two of the best food items on planet
ever had
goddamn
in my-
Earth.
yeah.
However, Chick-fil-A, man.
You don't even like the fries.
I eat it every week, once or twice minimum. The fries aren't the best, but the people, the chicken, and also the other crazy thing about Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is my answer, by the way.
I can
Chick-fil-A
tell.
is good.
I can tell. Yeah.
When I was on my health kick doing 75 hard, Chick-fil-A was still totally in your bag. The chicken
It can
cool
be.
wrap,
Yep.
fantastic.
Yep.
The grilled chicken nuggets,
Yep.
unreal.
Yep.
The Southwest chicken salad,
So it
fantastic.
feels like a cheat meal, but it's not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even if you're trying to be healthy, Chick-fil-A still has sick options for
Love
you.
that.
So
Love
Chick-fil-A
that.
wins
Hey,
it all.
congrats, Chick. I feel like we knew they were the number one overall seed. We knew they were probably going to win, but
All
what a
right,
matchup.
we're gonna wrap this one up quickly. Hope you liked the brackets. Let us know, what should we draft? Nope, it's not draft. What
should
should
we-
we bracket next?
What bracket should we make next? Fill out next.
All right,
Whatever.
we'll see you on
See ya.
Tuesday. Love you.
Bye.